Now, some viewers may think that how is praying Salah easy? How is it simple when it's so complicated? The reality is that Salah is not complicated at all. It's very simple, it's very easy. For the one who's not in the habit of doing it, yes, it may seem very complicated, but that's the nature of everything in the world. Anything that you do not have the habit of doing, when you look at it from a distance, you think to yourself, that's so complicated. I wonder how that's done. But when you put yourself into routine, when you make time for that, when you give it some attention, anything in the world can be accomplished. And we see the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he was very punctual in his salah. The Sahaba, they say that any time anything happened, he went to his salah right away. Now from the verses that I recited to you, there are three things that we are encouraged to do in regards to our salah. The first thing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that الَّذِينَ هُمْ عَلَى صَلَاتِهِمْ يُحَافِظُونَ, that those people who are punctual on preserving their prayer, they don't miss their prayer. They in advance prepare for their salah. So when they wake up in the morning, they know that I have to pray 5 times. When are the salahs? How much distance is there? How much time is there between 2 prayers? So let's say, for example, in the winter, your Dhuhr, Asr, and Maghrib may all occur within 3 hours. So these 3 hours, if I schedule my day properly, I can pray all of these salats. I can keep my wudu, keep my prayer rug with me, schedule my day around these prayers, schedule my lunch around the prayer. That how can I schedule my lunch in a way at work or at school where I can pray Dhuhr Salah, maybe wait a little bit, have lunch and come back and pray Asr, and then go back to class, and then go back to school. The first thing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us is be punctual on your salah. You cannot miss out on it. The second thing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, that when you do pray, الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ خَاشِعُونَ, that you need to be focused and humbled and give all of your attention to your salah. The Sahabi of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he says that not every person who prays salah is equal. There are those who take lead, and then there are those who are left behind. Everyone is praying. It's all dependent on your focus. How much you can cut out the distractions before you actually start your prayer. Maybe on the way to the masjid, you may want to make the decision that it's best for me to now stop communicating with people. No more Facebook, no more Twitter, no more videos, no more wasting time, no more text messaging. Let me put it away. When I think of praying salah while I'm at home 15 minutes earlier or before I start my wudu, it may be time for me to just get rid of my phone, cut the distractions out. So when I go to the masjid, when I go to that corner of my house where I'm going to pray, I can be focused. Now, developing focus in your salah isn't easy. It's something that's a long journey. But no person has an excuse to not try to develop that focus. Will you be able to achieve that focus? Depending on how much effort you put in, yes. And if there's no effort put in, then you're going to miss out on it. But our goal should be that we should create so much focus in our salah that ultimately we obtain ihsan. And ihsan, as described in the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is that you worship Allah as if you can see Him. And if you can't see Him, surely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can see you.